Now go ahead, call you through to the police emergency. What's the emergency?
What's the address of the emergency?
My girlfriend's had the baby.
42, what address?
The baby's come out.
Go ahead, call. What's your emergency, please?
There's one phone number everyone knows.
Police emergency, how can I help?
What's the emergency, please?
And last year it was dialed 31 million times.
Just prepare yourself for what could be one of the most traumatic things you're going to hear, or one of the most comedy moments that you're going to sit through.
Suze, vibrator stuck in anus.
These are the people who tune in first to our cries for help.
Right, listen, you need to come. Listen to me. Listen, you need to listen to me so we can help her.
Making decisions that can mean the difference between life and death.
We're going to pump the chest hard and fast.
1, 2, 3, 4. I just go over the call and think, have I done everything that I could have done?
Jesus Christ, I think she died.
We follow the calls as they are passed to police, fire and ambulance. Seeing through their eyes how Britain is changing.
Get back, get back!
Calm down.
Have you taken any drugs at all?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all?
Yeah, it's definitely the Wild West, all right, yeah.
I get to see the side of Britain that no one ever thinks about.
Right, mate, we're looking for a guy with a sofa. You've not seen one, have you?
I've learnt a lot about what goes on in real life, to be honest.
Go ahead, call you through to the police emergency.
The state of people's minds is keeping the emergency services in Blackpool busier than ever.
Kevin, open your eyes, just look at me.
He's laughing at me.
I know he does. He's horrible, isn't he?
Fire, police and ambulance are all feeling the pressure.
The shift that I've seen over the past couple of years is it's more mental health and less fighting crime.
Police emergency, how can I help?
Right, what it is, my upstairs neighbour, he's sat outside in his car. He's crazy.
What kind of car is it?
It's, right, I've got OCD, so I know every car registration on the street. It's an Orion 1.8, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, just give me 10 seconds, sir. Right, to go through my files in my head. I know it sounds silly, but how much data up there? It is AEGYUHG.
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, Ben.
In any one shift, operators take up to 200 calls.
Fire service.
Ambulance, what's the address of the emergency, please?
You've not got a clue where you are?
No.
Is that what the emergency is?
But life and death isn't always at stake at the end of the line.
So you're actually on the promenade?
Yes.
Next to the sea, yeah?
Yeah, it's next to the sea.
Me personally, if I'm going to get a Blackpool call, like, so they're either going to be someone having a fight or someone who's a bit of a Fruit Loop.
Uh-huh.
How old are you, please? Sorry?
35.
Sorry?
35.
Can you say that again for me, please?
35.
Thank you. Oh, God, he needs to man up. It must be this, like, this sea air going to the head or something, I don't know.
Yeah, let's go. So
Welcome on a grade one.
there's a certain nuance to Blackpool, yes. There's a lot of eccentric people there, yes. Yes.
Blackpool, the so-called Vegas of the North, knows how to party. Late at night, the centre of town is always on the edge.
No worries.
Get back, get back. Stay away.
Go on, fella.
PC Dave Donafie's city centre shifts are a tough and thankless task.
We only deal with people when they're at the lowest or at the worst. Unfortunately, people don't phone up to say, just to let you know you're doing a bang-up job. Cheers.
Thanks, please, how can I help? There's a house right at the moment, it's opposite where I live, and at the moment they're having quite an argument outside it.
When you say they're having quite an argument, are they fighting?
They're struggling. 4 or 5 out on front, all in the porch.
The 999 call takes the police to a Halloween house party that's turned into a fight.
What's going on?
It's just
Hello, police.
Out the way, please.
Give you a bit of warning, mate. He's oversized, you know, so if he gets an handful for you, he's not that type of guy.
Don't give him a word, I'm not being funny, mate, but me and Dad have a very good reputation.
Okay, well, I'm not doing you any harm.
Me and him knows.
The man at the centre of the fight has a history of unpredictable behaviour.
All right, calm down, mate. Hey?
Andy?
I'm sure if I met him through the week, lovely guy.
What's where you're grabbing hold of?
That's good.
But we only ever meet him when he's off his head.
Told you.
Yeah, that's what you just told us.
You're really hard, aren't you?
Wayne.
Let's keep it nice.
I'll take all 6 of you out.
Yeah, I know you can. Just listen to me. Just calm down.
It's a fuck off.
Come on. Wayne.
You are respecting.
Wayne, hey, don't listen.
Yeah.
Carry on, Wayne. You'll get nicked.
Who by?
Me.
Is that a promise?
Yeah.
Go on, then.
Come on.
Don't be stupid.
Hey!
Oh, it's you, is it? From the dark side.
What?
Get down, then.
I've got his head.
Right, wait. Wayne, it didn't have to end like this, did it?
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't. Wayne, behave yourself.
No, I'm asking you. I've asked the legal limit of time. Oh, dear. Come on. You think you're a hero, don't you?
Okay.
You think you're a fucking hero.
You got him.
He won't cooperate, so the only option is to take him back to the station.
The house is haunted and things are going weird.
Right, do you have a medical emergency at the moment?
No.
You don't?
But there's something horrible in my house. Things are missing and I'm seeing things. Can't get me a place.
I can't, unfortunately. What we can do is send an ambulance and they'll transfer you to the nearest hospital.
No, but...
Right, well, I need to hang up and take another treble 9 call.
Right, okay,
Should you need an ambulance, call us back. She's a regular. She's a very regular.
Ambulance service, what's the address of the emergency service? Beans upstairs on Dixon Road.
Out on the streets, unpredictable punters are also keeping the ambulance busy.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
He tried running into a car.
You tried running into a car?
Yes.
Sue McGrath has been called to a man who has a history of faking unconsciousness.
Kieran, stop messing about.
What's happened then tonight? What's happened?
He ran into a taxi driver.
A car's been...
Deliberately done it.
Taxi's been running this way.
What's the matter with him that he has to do all these things?
Well, he's had too much to drink.
Say he's done things like this before.
Right. Does he not like just going home and sleeping?
No. Last time. It was only
Is he a
about 2
stunt
weeks
man?
ago. No, it was only about 2 weeks ago he fell down the stairs.
Must be girl trouble. Usually is when men want
Your mum's
attention
not got me
like
best,
this.
please, is she, Kieran?
Yeah, we got some proper sorts. You've got to laugh or you'd just be, I don't know. It takes fewer muscles to laugh than it does to frown.
He's just going to roll politely.
He's not cooperating with ourselves or the police.
Hello? Hello?
I'm not having anything else to do with him, Kathy, because I've hurt my back already with him.
It's heavy. It's really heavy.
I got bad back myself.
I know, so we shouldn't even be doing it.
It's happened time and time again, so you know who these people are.
Lying back down then.
Yes, got it. Look.
you want us to cut your jacket off? Because we'll have to if you're not going to cooperate. Well, snoring though. Yeah.
Times two. You jumped up fucking monkey. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Bye-bye.
In custody, the street fighter isn't ready to calm down. Custody Sergeant Lisa Dunn has been here before.
I am responsible for everybody, and I am not going to judge people when they come in. Don't get me wrong, there is people who come in, and if they're abusive to me, you know, they're threatening or whatever it is that results in them probably being dealt with a little bit different, it will be because of their behaviour.
Wait, I have the utmost respect for you. I know what
you
you're
lying
like.
bastard!
So come on.
If you had the utmost respect for me... Oh, dear.
He has to be processed at the custody desk. His state of mind is assessed by the custody sergeant.
Have you got any illnesses at the moment?
Yes.
What have you got?
Psychiatric.
What was that?
Something psychiatric, but I didn't get
Have
anything.
you suffered mental health issues?
If they let me stand up, I can stage here.
Right.
Believe it or
One
not.
chance so you go straight to your cell.
Right, is there any
Right.
chance I can stand face this way?
Right.
I am Wayne English. I state that I am a police officer, and I state that I am 1719.
Have you got any mental health issues?
Yes.
You have. What do you suffer?
We're constantly trying to get them the help that they need. And for whatever reason, either they're not accepting it or something else is going on so that other agencies aren't helping. It's sad when you see that person coming back in because you just think, this isn't the place for you to be.
Man your hands.
It's 5 to 5 in the AM, for goodness sake.
At hospital, the man with a history of faking illness is still apparently unconscious.
How frustrating is just choosing, for whatever reason, to not cooperate. And at the end of your 5th shift, you're not going to try and get details out of somebody who doesn't want to speak. Over and out.
I want an ambulance. The police, please.
What's the problem?
It's me. I've lost my memory.
This lady rung up and she was really nice. She told me that she was feeling depressed, and I got talking to her and I was like, oh, what is it that's made you feel like this? And she was like, well, my parrot died this morning. And I was like, oh. And then I said, what happened? Did you just forget to feed him with how stressed you've been? She went, no, I put him in the washing machine. I was like...
All I can see is these people and bosses and voices and something like... All I can see is 4 fucking couches.
Well, we're going to send someone out to see you, check you out, OK?
In the UK, the number of psychiatric beds has fallen by 80% in a generation. Inevitably, the ambulance service is dealing with more and more people with serious mental health problems.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
Well, I've got Mr. Lee Knowles here. He's he's schizophrenic and he's really freaking out here. I need some help. He just doesn't believe that he's who he is.
Is he thinking about committing suicide?
Are you all right, Lee? Yeah, all right. All right, Lee, just speak to me a minute. You're all right?
It's a schizophrenic male. It is not known but possible that he's violent. He doesn't have a weapon. It's not a suicide attempt. He's not completely alert. The patient is in security and freaking out. There you go.
Lee, would you like to try and speak to this lady on the phone? Right, yeah, be nice. Be nice. Just tell her what you need.
Hello, love.
This is the ambulance service. Is it Lee?
Look, I'm feeling very itchy and not very happy.
You're not feeling very happy?
No, but this other person's got canned foods. I'm telling you, he's not. Sorry, love.
Which person?
Frederick.
Who's Cedric? Who's Cedric?
I don't want to talk to him. Yeah, I'm trying to hold in my head at the moment.
He's holding your head.
Holding my head.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Frederick's trying to hurt him now, so...
Frederick's trying to hurt him? And who is Frederick?
He's in his head.
Frederick's in his head, is he?
Yeah.
I've never ever come across a person who has that disorder, who is two different people, who speaks in two different voices.
Lee, please, love.
What's he doing?
I'm pulling his hair out. Lee.
Pulling his hair out. I'd imagine for anybody around him at that point, you know, would feel particularly vulnerable because you don't know where it's heading.
All of your instincts are alert there, really. Is he going to become aggressive?
Roger, many thanks for that.
Is he going to get upset? Is he going to start shouting?
Lee, what are you taking your clothes off for?
What is he doing now?
He took his clothes off. His shirt's off. Right, the police have arrived.
Have they?
Yeah, is that...
Are they... It's standard protocol, obviously just in case he does become agitated at all with the
Right.
It's all right. All right. Everything's all right.
All right.
Good.
Have you taken anything tonight?
Just, mate, just...
Your normal medication?
Yeah.
All right. Let's sit you on here, sweet. Let's sit there for us.
I need cold.
Do you want to put this on?
I need cold.
Lee, are you cold?
I need cold.
You need the
I need
cold.
cold.
All right, sweetie. What? Lee? Are you hearing voices?
Yeah.
What they're saying?
Out, 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 out.
You hear about split personality, and I just remember his head going back and his and those eyes, and just even the lines on his face changed. He didn't. He just looked like a different person, completely different person.
Where we are, this looks familiar. In drugs? In drugs? Getting drugs?
I haven't.
In drugs?
What's your name, sweetheart?
Sorry.
What's your name?
Oh. My name's Frederick.
Frederick?
Frederick.
Okay, Frederick.
Yes. Yes, guns. You have guns, don't you?
You're right, Lee. Are you going to take a seat again?
I like guns.
Guns?
Yes, yes. You've got any guns on you?
No, I haven't, Lee.
Shit.
Lee, do you want to just go back in the ambulance? Sit down.
Lee was childlike in a way and upset. Frederick was a more of a... You were getting ready to restrain him, really, rather than look after him, because he was in charge. Or he thought he was.
Do you want
Oh, he's back.
Do you want come with us?
You just feel their vulnerability, like Lee, Frederick's vulnerability, and yeah, I try and make that connection because any one of us could end up that way, and I think if you can do that and put yourself in their shoes while you're with them and do your best for them that way, then that's what I try to do anyway.
Shall we pop you up to A&E, Lee?
Just get me somewhere safe.
Roger that.
Everyone.
Sit yourself back. I'll put the seatbelt round both of you. Ooh.
Why is my head so itchy?
Go ahead, what's the emergency?
There's a lad just near Waterloo Hotel, and in his back pocket he's got two big blades.
Right, when you say there's two blades sticking out of his pocket, can you describe them to me?
I like a big red knife or something. It's a big blade.
When you release after 12 close, you're able to make right street, please. Emergency activation by 37.
Take your hands off me! Right, stay there! Well, get a hold off that, mate, and get one.
Someone's just hit the panic alarm.
PC Dave Donafhy receives a call every copper fears.
That's the worst noise in the world when you hear that button go off. Initially, it's who is it? And you're trying to piece together who's doing what.
A fellow officer has pressed the panic alarm because he believes he's in serious danger.
God, who is it? Where are they? How far away am I? And you're thinking, oh shit, it's, in that case, oh shit, it's Stu.
a bag with strings.
PC Stuart Gornall has been threatened by a disturbed man wielding a large knife.
And you're just thinking, oh, please be all right, please be all right, please be all right.
By the time he can come to his aid, the man is already restrained.
There's also 2 paramedics over inside as well.
You got anything on you?
You got any knives on you now? Oh, fuck on me. You got any? Where's the right?
When you press that button, you think, I need somebody here and I need you now. When you hear the sirens, you think, yeah, my buddies are coming now and things are going to be all right.
I was trying to put myself in carving now. I never tried putting anybody else.
Yeah, but when you start threatening to hurt yourself with a carving knife, we ain't got a lot of choice.
Yeah, fucking hell, man.
All right.
He obviously didn't want us there, so he's literally telling us, fuck off. Unfortunately, it comes down to it that we have to help people whether they want it or not.
What's going to happen is I want you to be calm. We're going to take you to custody. We'll get you
Listen.
Yeah, we're not going to help you, but you can't deal with why you're being like this, all right? We need to get you sober.
I was speaking.
Duty of care is the perfect phrase. That's what we've got. That's what we work to.
No, but
obviously, we always look at the worst case scenario. It's a massive waste of my time, but if the police were to sit there and say, well, that's nothing to do with the police, that's something social service should be looking at. What if that person then sat on their own thinking, well, even the police won't even help me, and then did go and do something to themselves, that's horrendous.
I'll tell you what.
What's your head?
Fuck you. Get the fuck away from me, you twat.
Joe's run this gent into custody, and can you just show where to be
You sneaky.
Arriving at the station with his knife-wielding prisoner, PC Dave Donofrey must wait. It's a busy night, and the cells are already full.
It's 10 now. You're number 10. In the queue? In the queue. Oh, cool. Because it's busy and... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, we've got to get him from the back of that van to the custody desk and then into his cell. So if I can do that nice and calm and he does it under his own steam and I don't have to fight with him, then happy days.
You're right. You're gonna bet it out? Tell you what, I'll fucking ruin you, you twat.
That's not very nice. Did you hear that?
I don't like it when you use
I don't like it when you use the F word.
I take such offence at it.
I do.
Sometimes you do just need one of your mates just to come over and say, nice one, mate, or, it's fine. And people don't see that. At the end of the day, we're not robots.
Bugs make it all go away. Come on, it's all right. I'll look after you. Come on, mate. It's all right.
What exactly do you expect to achieve by kicking that door?
A sore foot?
The back of the van or a cell isn't the right place for people who need help, but it might just be that steel door and those custody officers who are dealing with them, which might just prevent them taking a life or taking their own life.
The shift that I've seen over the past couple of years is it's more mental health and less fighting crime.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not the right person. It's not. If these people do genuinely need help, it shouldn't be me that gives it. It should be somebody that's suitably qualified.
You have a weapon there?
A hammer.
You've got a hammer?
Yeah.
Right, I understand. We're organising help for you. Just
Don't you really understand it?
stay on the line, I'll tell you what to do next, okay?
Because it sounds like Grand Theft Auto or something.
Sounds like what?
Grand Theft Auto. It's not my fault. Grand Theft Auto. You know what it is in video games like, don't
Yeah, I understand what you mean. All right, but like I said, I need to take another call now, so if anything changes, ring us straight back, okay?
We're going to get you some help, aren't we?
At A&E, Sue McGrath will stay with her schizophrenic patient until he starts to calm down.
Get you booked in. Get you
Sorry,
some help.
I set him up, please.
Need to apologise, do you?
Set him up, please.
We'll
set him up.
We'll try to. Don't think I'll ever go to anybody like him again.
That's the sort of job that you do. You get a buzz after that.
Be patient with us.
More water.
You want some more water? It's all right. You don't have to be sorry.
No.
You don't have to be
What
sorry.
he's like. He's laughing at me.
I know he does. He's horrible, isn't he? Come on, sweet.
Joe Edmondson and Amanda Evans are between 999 calls on the night shift.
It was on Facebook first came out, but a poke would just be a way of saying hello. Now a poke means I want to poke you. I'm too tired to do the eyebrows. Yeah, it's a bit more of a I want to see you naked kind of suggestive
as
thing
much
now.
as I like you, I would not want you to poke me then.
Screw you.
I haven't been poked on Facebook for a while, no. No, never mind.
At some time in their lives, a quarter of the UK population will suffer from some form of mental illness. With less other support available, the 999 system is picking up the pieces.
Ambulance service?
My brother's taken an overdose.
Right, are you with him now?
Yeah.
Is he awake?
Yeah. There's a load of pills here. I need to count them to the packet.
Right, is he breathing?
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry?
Sorry, say hi again.
There's an overdose when someone wants to end their life, and then there's an overdose where someone's been stupid and just overdone it. I feel sorry for the people that have overdosed because they want to end their life. I don't feel sorry for the people that have done it because for a laugh.
Police emergency. Hello?
Well, I took a massive overdose.
You took an overdose?
A massive one.
Okay.
If you send somebody, I think I need to bring the body bag out.
Right, just stay on the phone to me, all right?
No, I can't, not much longer. In between talking to you, I'm popping them and I'm popping them.
If someone's taking pills, really, they're only a danger to themselves at that point. And it's trying to keep them talking, trying to keep them distracted until you can get there and have some police officers there that can physically get hold of him. Right, why are you taking more tablets?
Because I'm going to do it, but I just want you to come and find out I'm unconscious.
Right.
And then I'll die.
Right, well, we'll come in straight away and we're going to find you conscious because I'm going to keep you on the line, all right? So how many tablets have you taken so far?
Oh, God. About 40.
About 40, right. And what kind of... And Kevin, what kind of tablets?
Proximal.
Coproximal? Right, and why are you doing this?
Because I don't want to live no more.
Can you open the door, please?
When you've got like a mental health job where someone's going and it's dealing with mental health issues, as much as they've got to trust you taking that call, you've got to trust that they're going to be all right going and they know what they're doing.
I hope this is number 11.
Kevin, can you hear me?
We've been knocking, love. We've been knocking.
I haven't had anything, I'm just there.
I'm sorry, we've been knocking, but somebody's taken them there.
Somebody's taking an overdose.
It's not those tablets. Got it? It's all right. Let's make sure he's got no in his mouth. He's got one in his mouth. Spit him out, Spit him out!
Anthony Alves keeps the caller on the line until crews arrive on scene. Only then can he cut the call.
Is that a yes, Nikki?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll clear it.
Kev, come on, stand up for us, come on.
The man is a regular, frequently dialing 999.
How many have you taken?
Any of what?
Tablets have you taken?
I've had a mixture.
Okay. We need to go to hospital, all right?
No, I'm not going to.
You are, mate.
Unfortunately, I have to take you for your safety, all right?
No.
You've got two options now. Okay, you can voluntarily come up to hospital with the ambulance. Okay, or arrest you to prevent a breach of the peace and we'll take you up to hospital ourselves. Okay, you can go up in handcuffs.
You can arrest me.
Well,
because I'll be dead.
Right, just listen to me.
The cocktail I took, I'll be dead.
The job comes in, you think, oh, not again. Why are we going here again? But you've got to go. That's the job you're paid to do.
Just go away. Right, this moment in time, arrest to prevent a breach of the peace. Stand up for us, please. Come on up, yeah, come on.
Why are these people not taking personal responsibility? Why are these people doing this to themselves when it's quite clearly not their intention to kill themselves? When it's just the people you're going back to, week in, week out, They're just crying out for help. We're offering that help, and they're not accepting it.
I hate the coppers, always have, because they're a bunch of fucking wankers. My last words.
Come on, fella.
Believe me. Believe
Come
me.
on, fella. Yeah, taking the van.
Of course, yeah.
We'll grade 1 it as soon as
What we'll do is we'll follow, because the cocktail is taken, it can cause heart arrhythmias, just in case he fits to something en route. We'll follow you anyway. We won't come in or anything, we'll just make sure you've got
one of you
there.
sitting in with me, or do you need to be double crewed in the
No, can do, one of us can come with you if you want.
just in case?
Yeah, I'll come in with you.
The emergency motorcade to bring just one regular to Blackpool A&E comes at a substantial price.
Just to send out for an ambulance is over £200, just for an ambulance. So there's another 2 police cars and a police van, so all for one man. Kevin, don't try and force your eyes shut. Open your eyes, Kevin. Come on, you're forcing your eyes closed.
Kevin, will you just slip your arm out of your jacket?
Come on, you're in hospital now, you're not in the cuffs. If you wanted to kill yourself, you would do it. People who go and hang themselves do it, and they don't phone for an ambulance before they do it. Kevin, open your eyes, just look at me. Just look at me while you're telling me.
There's no one to sit with him. You've got to sit there. And to me, that is the most frustrating thing in the world, because you've got your colleagues who are now a man short. And that is when you feel like saying, what a waste. You know, I should be out there doing my job and I'm sat here with you.
I feel more like we're the last stand, we're the last point. There's nothing past us. We can't say no to anyone. We go to everything. That's why you feel like you are like the sticking plaster on society.
Blackpool has one of the highest rates of antidepressant prescribing in the UK. People dial 999 when they feel there is no one left to call.
You get at least 2 or 3 calls a tour of duty. You'll get people trying to commit suicide. A lot of it's a call for help. And, you know, they want you to sort their life out, pick them up, put them back together.
OK, tell me exactly what's happened.
He's taken an overdose.
Are you with him now?
Yeah.
How old is he?
24.
I think these people are lost a lot of the time.
Is he awake?
Yeah.
But the help's just not there. It's there in a short-term sense, but I don't think it's there for them in a long-term sense.
Oh, dearie me, right.
See,
now I do want something to eat.
yeah, I'm Hank Marvin now. I don't think I've been in my sunglasses again today.
No, you won't, mate. Good to go?
Yeah, sorted.
The first call of Dan Cross and Dave Leahy's shift could change the course of a life.
Bridge Road at Grange Park, Blackpool.
Yep.
What have you got there, please?
It's a gentleman who's feeling suicidal.
Oh, dear.
He's rung the Grange Park Health Centre, telling him about his thoughts, that he wants to hang himself.
Oh, dear.
I've just spoke to him on the phone. I've confirmed he hasn't taken any tablets or anything.
Yeah.
But the half a bottle of cider isn't doing what he wants it to do.
Ah. Are you attending?
No. We're going to leave it all to yourselves.
Not violence at all, is it?
No. Seeing you're the expert.
When we go to any call and on the way you know it's going to be perhaps mental health related, you're possibly prepared that it's going to be that situation of unpredictability. And just try to deal with them as you would anyone else. Kind of feel your way and just see how it goes.
Hello, sir. Have you called us? Yeah? All right to come in?
Yeah.
Yeah? How are we doing, Alan? What's the matter today, bud?
I'm an alcoholic.
Okay.
And I can't stop drinking. I've come to the point where suicide is the option.
Right. Alan, you're okay, mate. We're not going to let anything happen, all right? Just want you to...
Listen. Just let go.
Alan.
Calm down, sir.
Just take a breath, mate. Slow down a little bit.
Nice deep breaths, Alan.
We're not going to deal with everything all in one go. Let's just take it nice and steady.
Deep breaths.
And we're falling off the wagon, mate. There's no shame in that, is there?
I can't stop.
Alan,
I'm frightened of dying.
you're not going to die, mate. And you can stop because you've done it before, haven't you? But you've had a bit of a lapse.
I can't seem to muster the strength of mind.
Okay.
I can't seem to muster the strength of mind.
I always try and think this when we're dealing with patients like Alan, when they were a young child, 4 or 5, and someone has said to them, what do you want to be when you grow up? They're never going to have decided to be, you know, a hopeless alcoholic in a flat, crying out for help and phoning an ambulance because they feared they might kill themselves. No one's ever going to want to be that, but by misfortune, that's where they've ended up, and you give them the help that you can at the time. And if that's simply just talking to someone and listening to and trying to be compassionate, maybe that will be all they need on that day.
Everything we've looked at, all the little checks we've done, your blood pressure and your pulse and all of that, that's absolutely fine.
The safety net that they offered me that day, you know, was a life-changing thing, really. It stopped me spiralling down to a place of complete despair. Well, I can't help but thinking that it's a difference between life and death, really.
You're going to have a bit of a wait at hospital, all right? I'd just encourage you to, whilst it might be a bit of a pain, just tough it out, because if you don't wait and you walk out, we're just going back to square one, aren't we, mate?
I'm going to wait, because if I don't, I ain't joking, right? I'm going to kill myself, I promise you.
Well, I don't want you to promise me that, Alan, but you've said it yourself, mate, it's black and white. If you stay at the hospital, we're going to get you some help.
No other option.
So there you go, mate, you need to tough it out and just wait.
It's not what would come under the bracket of a 999 job, and I certainly don't think you'd find long-term alcoholic patients the reason anyone signed up to the ambulance service to treat those people.
Come on, my mate.
Leave it down upstairs and I'll turn the lights off.
Whilst it's easy to get wound up with them, who else is going to go and help them? In a lot of ways, the buck kind of stops with the ambulance service.
Hello, police emergency, go ahead. Hello, we've got a situation at Charles Court. Charles Court.
Hello, lady on the floor, laid out. All I can see is the body on the floor.
The body is lying outside a block of flats. All 3 emergency services are dispatched to the scene.
You're obviously already expecting the worst, so you're already thinking you're going to see something you don't particularly want to see.
Why do we always keep meeting like this?
We do, don't we? Right, let me take a few quick photos.
Okay.
CID on the way.
Yeah, Judy, eyes.
A body has been found outside a block of flats. All 3 emergency services arrive at the scene. Detective Inspector Mark Rothwell has arrived to take over the investigation.
Have we got into the flat? Forced entry. Right, okay. Who's done that, please? Who's forced out?
Support unit.
Support unit. Right, okay. Just need the details of those officers, because that's important that the flat was secure from the inside.
I mean, I was there as well when they did it.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. The obvious hypothesis is that you've got a body at the bottom of a block of flats, and that therefore means that the person has fallen. You can't have that mindset. You have to think suspicious. I remember it being a particularly difficult night from weather point of view, and it really was a harrowing scene.
The identity of the woman has led the investigative team to a flat on the 14th floor.
Have we got lighting in here, guys? Famous last words. We'll have to recover that dog as well. I mean, it's not...
Where she's sick, maybe taking quite a few pills.
Yeah.
On the book, handwritten message, NLK, which I'm taking means next of kin, female with local address.
Right, okay.
Second note under the television.
Please
take Tara, my dog, Terrier.
Right, okay, cut. God, it's me. hell of a way up. Horrendous. Horrendous. Is there any scuff marks on here? I mean, you've obviously got the stool there, which is assisting any... The lady's flat was a scene of normality. Nothing out of place whatsoever, clearly no signs of a disturbance. The circumstances have been explained, forcing of the entry, the position right under the window, the notes. Oh, that's much better. Right, let's have a look
The
at
tenant,
this round.
52-year-old Karen Wood, battled depression for over 20 years. Her 2 daughters are left to understand why she jumped.
I don't think my mum wanted to hurt us the way it has hurt us. I think she wanted the pain to stop.
I think every day was a battle for her. In the last year, she really struggled to get a job, and I think that really got her down.
And I think she was lonely. I think she pushed everybody away. I know that she must have been in a lot of pain to have done it.
We'll just have a look at it. I just want to make sure that there's nothing obvious, ligature of eyes or a knife. Yeah. I'm all right with that. It's a catastrophic injury in keeping with fall.
I couldn't imagine what it must have been like to have turned up to that scene. I think that is an image that'd stay with you, isn't it, forever?
And you start thinking, well, this is somebody's daughter or this is somebody's mum. That's when you're getting too involved and you're getting letting it get to you too deep. You've just got to get on with it and do your job and remember that it is just a job, what you're doing.
You alright, Johnny?
Yeah, I just don't particularly like that sort of stuff.
Give us 2 seconds, mate. We'll get you booked in, and then we can get you looked at.
Alan is waiting in A&E with Dan Cross still by his side. He's finally close to getting the treatment for alcoholism and depression that he needs.
Nice and steady with that breathing. Okay.
I think the feeling of not wanting to exist in what seemed like a living hell, you know, trapped in that place where you can't break free of the substance that's controlling you.
Alan's an alcohol-dependent patient.
And your mind just goes into a place where you want to give up. You know, I didn't really want to die. I was just, you know, I was just sick of being sick, you know.
He's been on a binge for the last couple of weeks.
Alan has now been dry for 5 months.
Yeah, things are good. Things are looking brighter, so why not be happy, eh? So, yeah. Yeah, I'm very grateful for them, you know, and what they've done.
I think it's the mark of a civilised society that we look after those that are, if you like, the weakest or those that are in need, and be it the health service or the welfare state or whatever, should be there to look after people. I think it's a great thing that we have in this country, and it's something that we should be proud of.
Dave Donofrey and Stuart Gornall are once again spending the evening in A&E.
Now I'm a social worker. Strongly see myself these days as I'm a social worker. Every now and again, I get to do what a police officer should do, but more often than not, I'm a social worker. Am I the right person to be sat with someone who's suffering from a mental illness? Personally, I don't think I am. I've got to do it. If I don't, who does? I'm sure if you speak to any police officer, they'll say the exact same thing. We can't turn around and say no.
I think, especially with all the cuts and stuff that the government have brought in, it's going to have to be at some point that somebody's going to have to say, no, we're not going to deal with that, or, you know, this isn't a police matter. We just can't sustain this level of work.
It's a true fact, there's less and less of us. It's getting harder and harder to do it. We do as good a job as we can, given the situation, but at times you're thinking, this isn't right. So you have to deal with it. And you have to go round and do the best you can. Come home, the other half will say, "How was work?" I haven't got a clue. I can remember putting my uniform on. Remember that, and then after that it's just a blur.
And his dad come running out saying, call an ambulance. What's happened? And he said, she's cut her wrist. Somebody's cut the wrist.
She's cut her wrists. Ambulance, what's the address of the emergency, please?
Oh, she's done it again.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
She's cut her arms. They're just drifted everywhere.
All right, I'm going to run through some questions. It's not delaying any help.